I've been walking along this rocky spine of this ridge. I think it's Laurel Ridge. Been walking for a while now. Slow going because it's very rocky, but man, is it beautiful. It's heartbreakingly beautiful up here. And part of what makes it so beautiful is the fact that it's about 50 degrees. It rained last night. This morning it was cool and clear. It's a little breezy, not too bad. But boy, this is a beautiful hike. Give me just a little bit. It's far down over there. This is kind of what it looks like. I don't want to do too much of that. See, the landscape changed pretty dramatically over the last week or so. New Jersey into New York, and New York was kind of its own thing, and short while in Connecticut, and it had its own little personality. But now Massachusetts, and I'm starting to see these little scrubby pine trees. And I feel like I'm back in the mountains now. I mean, legitimately back in the mountains. Just feel it in the air. All right, I'm road walking into Great Barrington. I think it's about 3 miles since I got off the trail. Hadn't had any luck with a ride, so I'm just gonna keep walking. All right, I'm in Great Barrington now. Finally, somebody picked me up. Beautiful day. Pretty town too. All right, just got a ride back to the trailhead. Shuttle driver. Back on trail now, officially. I was having breakfast at the Holiday Inn, and I met a guy there, was talking, and he gave me a ride to the post office where I picked up a box that's got some relatively new shoes. And then I walked down to the hardware store and bought me a little carabiner for my wallet. And then I walked a little farther and went into a liquor store that was just opening and got a bottle of Jim Beam. And then I walked down a little farther and stopped at the town square and called Joe, the shuttle driver. He came and picked me up, dropped me off at the trailhead just now, so it all worked out. It's about 9:30 on Tuesday. I think it's the 20th, 21st. All right, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. This is Massachusetts. Nobo from Great Barrington. Just wanted to show you what the trail looks like. Today's June 21st. Longest day of the year, first day of summer solstice. All right, I gotta turn it off now. Whoa. Good morning. It is June 22nd. I just left North Wilcox Shelter about an hour ago. And I crossed the road a while ago and there was a note stapled to a post that said, "A large bear and 3 cubs sighted ahead." 6/14, so that was 1 week ago. So I've been hearing about these bears in this area. Been reading about it on Guthook. Maybe today's the day I get to see a bear. It's real drizzly this morning. It rained last night. I actually slept in a shelter last night. Only the second one of this entire trip. And so I'm glad I did because it's pouring down rain all night. But this morning it's cool, it feels good. A little drizzly, but it's gonna be a great day. Hope I see a bear. Out of the woods for a minute. A little pasture walking. Always like pasture. Get out of the green tunnel. Got cows. And this is an old boardwalk. I'm at Upper Goose Pond Cabin campsite. Got my tent sit right there, and there's a picnic table, bear box, and a couple of platforms. And over here is the cabin. I'll show you that in just a minute. They have a caretaker here. I walked down the hill to this little canoe dock and get a good view of the lake here. The caretaker said they had canoes if you want to use them, but you know, I don't feel like it today. It's too windy. It's probably about 50. See what's down here. This is not the AT. This is just a small trail that's runs along the lake below the cabin. And that cabin is about 0.5 off of the AT. So it's a pretty long blue blaze to get to it. Oh, here's the dock. Wasn't that other little thing? There we go. And there's the canoe. Good morning. June 23rd. Here is a little bridge that was built just for the Appalachian Trail. It goes over this big interstate here. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, I just left Upper Goose Pond Cabin about an hour ago. I didn't stay in the cabin. I was in my tent. Got started about 6, so maybe about 7 now. Maybe not quite. All right, after only 2 nights on the trail after Great Barrington, we're back in another town. This is Dalton, Massachusetts. And supposedly there's a guy here in town that lets you camp in his yard. I'm about to go find out. Figure this town out. I think it's Friday, June 24th, and it's about 5:30, 5:45 maybe. I'm in Dalton. This is Massachusetts, and this guy here in town, Tom Velarde, lets hikers stay in his backyard. About 12 tents back there last night. All right, back in the woods, Massachusetts. This state is not real climby, but the trail is really windy, rocky, rooty, muddy, lots of boardwalks and bogs, lots of mosquitoes. I call it Rootachusetts. Today hadn't been too bad. Yesterday was real rooty. All right, that's about it. Well, I'm already in Cheshire, Massachusetts. after walking out of Dalton this morning. Cool little town. Good morning. It's June 25th, I believe, and it's about 6:30 in the morning. I am coming up to Mount Greylock Summit here in a couple of miles. When I get up there, I'll probably get the phone out and do some more photos and videos. It's gotten real alpine-y up here as we've gone up in elevation. Smells like a Christmas tree. Whoa. This is why I call it Rootachusetts. That's the real AT here. Okay, later. Up here near the summit of Mount Greylock, there's this old shell of a cabin that's up here. I don't think you're supposed to camp in it. People probably do. The view is great. That's better. All right, time to go to the summit. Okay, I'm at the summit. You can't see it because of the sun probably, but it's a big monument there. Mount Greylock elevation 3491. Okay, later. This is actually a war memorial erected by Massachusetts in grateful recognition of the loyalty and sacrifice of her sons and daughters in war. They were faithful even unto death. That's what it says. Whoops. There's a porcupine here, big one. Oh. Hey, Porky. All right, up and over Mount Greylock this morning. I'm in North Adams, Massachusetts. There's a store around here somewhere. I'm gonna go get a couple of days more food to take me to Manchester. It's not a footbridge, it's a hand bridge.